Hello, friends. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday to you. I hope you are all having a wonderful week. I know I'm having a great week, enjoying this wonderful month of December and all that it offers for us. It's always busy, but it is fun. And I'm going to do some chalking with you guys tonight. I hope that you are ready to have some Christmas decor, because that is what I am after for this evening. Hello, hello. Make sure you say hi when you jump in so I know you're watching. I can give you a quick shout out. I'm just letting everything load up. I haven't seen the notifications go out just yet, so we're going to give it a second. Hello, hello. Hello, friends. Hi, Molly. How are you today? Let's see, who else is watching? I saw some other eyeballs. Still getting the update notice. Hello, hello. Thanks for joining. Sorry, guys. Facebook is acting all kinds of crazy on me. Well, we might have to do this one without comments tonight. I don't know. My tablet is not bringing it up, but I see that people are joining in. I can't read your comments, but make sure you say hi anyway. And hopefully it'll do an update and I'll be able to see what you guys have to say. Got a fun little project or two or three in mind for tonight. We'll just see how much we can get to. Yay! I'm trying to read comments and it's hard for me to do because my phone has to be up so high to be able to film. So I can barely see and I can't tell everything that is being typed in. So y'all forgive me. My tablet is not bringing up the live feed. I keep trying to get it to do it, but it's not doing anything. I hate when technology doesn't cooperate the way we think it should. It's usually user error in my experience. Hello, hello. Thanks for joining. All right, well, we've given it a minute. I hope some notifications have gone out. You guys are going to have to bear with me as I do not have comments coming up. So forgive me for that. I have a couple of little projects in mind for tonight, and I cannot wait to get started. So let's just jump in. My name is Michelle Schreck. I'm an independent designer with Chalk Couture, and I'm your host for this edition of Chalk Live. I hope that you're watching me live, but if you're watching me on the replay, type in hashtag replay. Let me know that you're watching and say hi as you come in. Let us know where you're watching from. And if you have any crafty plans in your near future, do you have something you're doing today, tomorrow, this weekend? Let me know what you've got going on, because I can always use some inspiration. Always, always. Well, first things first, let me introduce you to Chalk Couture. If you haven't already seen Chalk Couture and you're on this channel, you're in the right place, because we have chalkettes from all over the country that do Chalk Live every day in the Chalk Live station here on YouTube. We've got our little channel, and I love this. It is a private group. Invite your friends. We'd love to have them join in the fun too. Chalk Couture is high-end DIY home decor. It has a great great benefit program if you want to be in Chalk Couture as a designer, if you want to save money, if you just love the products, you can do that. You can also just order it, or you can just watch for inspiration and do these things in your own way with your own products. But I'm going to introduce you to the products that we have. We've got some silk screen designs. We've got some chalk paste, which is very different than chalk paint. And we have some tools like mini squeegees and stir sticks and scissors and all kinds of greatness. But the best thing I can do is jump in and show you the magic of Chalk Couture. So let's just do it. I have a chalkable chip that I did last year. I did it with one of our mini icons from last Christmas. This is a tree because I collect trees. I love them. And my Christmas tree last year was decorated all in trees and the word joy. So that was just what we did. And every year I do something a little bit different. So I'm going to flip this over and we're going to do something different on this side. And I love these words. These are so great. This is from the set. Let me see what the set is called. Joyful Holiday Patterns. And you get 4 different blocks with this set from Chalk Couture. This is a silk screen. You get 4 different patterns with this, and I'm going to use this pattern to do this chalkable chip and make it just fabulous for my Christmas tree. So I'm going to take a fuzzing cloth. That is, this right here from Chalk Couture is a fuzzing cloth. However, you can use any clean, dry cloth. You can use an apron, a t-shirt, a clean, dry towel, whatever you have handy as your fuzzing cloth, because you want to fuzz. You want to pick up some lint on this silk screen because it has an adhesive back. It's repositionable. It's reusable. It's really, really wonderful. It acts like a stencil, but it's even better because you have this fantastic silk screen in there that just allows you to use the right amount of our product or any product. You can use ink. I have seen people use this with paint and use it with different kinds of products, not just the Chalk Couture products. But of course, I'm going to use Chalk Couture because I love, love, love the look of chalk chips. So let's see. I'm going to just put that in there like that. I'm going to grab some of my chalk paste. Chalk paste goes on wet, dries hard, doesn't come off until you take it off. It is a liquid. It's rather thick, kind of the consistency of Greek yogurt or cake batter or sour cream. And I'm just going to get a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. And I'm going to put it right here on top of the design. I'm going to take my mini squeegee and I'm just going to spread that around and cover my chalk chip. And this does have a hanging loop in it with some twine, so it's not exactly flat, so it may not turn out just pristine perfect, but that is okay because I like rustic, I like distress, I like vintage. All of those things make me happy, so I'm not really worried about it. I'm just going for a light coat. And actually, because this is words, I think I'm going to go a little bit thicker. So I'm just going to put a dab more and like give it a little bit of extra. Totally not necessary, but I like the extra. I like the darkness of it. So I'm going to do this. And then to pull off that excess, look at all of that excess. A little bit goes a long way. To pull off the rest of the excess, I'm going to peel this off, reveal my design. There we go. Fantastic. I love, love, love that. Fantastic. I have love and joy and peace. And you can see parts of Noel. And you've got the holly berries in there. The leaves and the berries. So pretty, so sparkly. I love that. So I'm going to set this right here. I'm going to take my design. I'm going to put it down on my work surface. I'm going to take my little squeegee. I'm going to go over the top of it and I'm going to pick up some more of that excess. I didn't have too much excess on there, but I'm going to go ahead and pick that up and put it back in the jar for the next time I want to use it. Wipe off my little stir stick. clean that little thing off. Okay. Put my lid on because I don't want my paste to dry out. And then I'm going to clean this up really, really quickly. So I'm going to give it a squirt with my squirt bottle. I'm going to take my board eraser that I have cut in half. I'm going to give it just a little bit of a swirl like so to get that excess off of there. And let's see, what do I need? I need a wet wipe. So let me grab a wet wipe. Any kind will do. This is a cleaning wipe, not a baby wipe. Baby wipes are not really the best to use on our transfers because they kind of have a little bit of conditioning product in it, oftentimes like aloe vera and lotions and things like that. Great for your skin, not so great for your transfers. So I just use a disinfectant wipe and I go over it like so. I'm going to set it right there to dry, clean up my little space, and that's going to dry and be ready to go back on the carrier sheet and ready to use again. How fabulous is that? So, so easy. Love, love, love how that turned out. All right, so I'm going to do some more ornaments tonight. What do you guys think? Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can get Facebook to come up. I've refreshed. I've done the updates. And I've got no Facebook on my tablet. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just going to have to do it blind. So I'm going to set this aside. Actually, let's just go ahead and give it a quick press with this cloth. This is the microfiber side. It's the same fuzzing cloth, but it has two sides. It has a microfiber side that is perfect for drying, and it has a fuzzy side that is terry cloth, which is perfect for fuzzing up the transfers. So there we go. That is done, and I can get it out of the way. Now I have these fabulous ornaments. I have already taken these ornaments. I have waxed them. I used a thin coat of finishing paste wax. I use Minwax. That's just the jar that I bought, the can that I bought a long time ago at one of the local hardware stores. And that thing has been through a lot. I have used it and used it and used it for over a year. It is not even a third of the way gone. So I took a little bit of that finishing paste wax and I put it on here. I let it dry. That is going to protect my design, not necessarily my surface. This is wood. It's meant to be used one time. I'm sure that I could paint over it if I wanted to and get another use out of it, but I'm going to do monograms for our stockings. I'm going to do it for the Christmas tree and for the stockings this year. So I have our initials that I want to use. And I'm going to go ahead and fuzz this up. Ooh, this one's super sticky. So I'm going to fuzz it several times. And then I'm going to place it on here. I don't know if it's going to fit just perfect, but let's see. As long as it's somewhat, I'm going to use my mat to see if I am straight up and down with my ornament. And then I'm going to eyeball it for my letters. I'm going to give it a press with my fingers. I don't want any air bubbles. Because this has a silk screen, you don't want any air bubbles in there because the paste will seek out any air pockets that you might have and it'll distort your lettering. And while I do like vintage and grunge and distressed things, your lettering you kind of want to be crisp. So I'm going to take my black paste, put a little bit on there, and I'm going to move it around, covering the letter. I don't want to get it off the letter. I don't want to get it off of the transfer because it will make my ornament black. Not the end of the world for me. I decorate with black and white for Christmas. So if it did turn it black, or if I had any mess ups or didn't like it, I could always paint this black and go over it in any color I want. And I would probably be just as happy. Oh, that is so fantastic. There we have it. I love that. Oh my goodness. All right, let's do another one. I have these all ready to go. So I'm going to fuzz up this M. And we're going to grab another one of these ornaments. These ornaments are sold by Chalk Couture. They come in a 12-pack. It is a fantastic deal. It's a great value. They are available on my Chalk site, and you can find that by following the links that are underneath this video, and I'm going to put them at the end of the video. I'll put them in the comment section again. Let's see. That's good. They're all going to be their own kind of uniqueness. So again, I'm just going to get a little bit of the black paste, and I'm going to just move it across the monogram. And you can go in any direction and every direction. It doesn't matter. You just knock those lines out when you pick up the excess, and it'll dry and look fabulous and won't have any lines in it as long as you pick up your excess. Here we go. All right, let's see how the M turned out. Yes, love it. Let's get this one fuzzed up. This font is called the Classic. Uh-oh. Let me see. I just lost it. I looked it up earlier because I wanted to make sure that I had it right. This is Classic Serif font. It has the lines going across the top and bottom of the letters. That's what a serif is. Let's see. Using my mat to make sure that my ornament is straight up and down. And then I'm just eyeballing where I'm placing the letter. It does not have to be perfect for me to be happy with it. I do want the letter to be somewhat straight. There we go. Same thing, a little bit of paste. Move it around. And take all of that excess and go right back in the jar with it. This is so easy, you guys. Chalk Couture is so rewarding. You can do a project in mere minutes. You can go from start to finish and have a project that looks like it was professionally done, and you did it yourself right in your home or your office or your school or your church or wherever you're doing it. And it's fantastic. You don't need any special skills to do this. You don't need any special tools to do this. While I have some tools, you don't have to have tools. You can use a spoon to stir your chalk paste. You can use an old gift card to spread your chalk paste around instead of a squeegee. You can use any scissors that you happen to have. It doesn't take any special anything. You can do this with one design and one color of chalk paste, and you're good to go. I had my white for the longest time, and I was so excited about getting colors, and I got colors, and I still to this day use white 4 times as much as I use anything else. I love the look of the white on black, like a classic chalkboard, but these ornaments were white, so I had to reverse it, and I am loving the look. Sorry I'm missing you guys' comments tonight. Don't know what's going on with my tablet or Facebook or whatever is causing the issue. Don't know, don't know. Yep, still not loading it up. All right. Well, it says we're still recording, and I see names popping on that and eyeballs, so I know there's some of you watching. Thank you for joining me tonight, even if I can't read your comments. Thanks for spending a little bit of time with me, chalking things up. Love it. Now, I had another project that I wanted to do, so let me go ahead and get it ready. Let's move these guys up here. Whoop. All right. Fantastic. Okay, so this is a mini palette board. This thing is fantastic. It's two-sided. I took my palette board, I waxed it so that it was nice and sealed and it was going to protect my designs. I waxed it. Then I took a layer of Couture teal, our signature teal color, and I went over it with a water and a paintbrush to just give it a little bit of like a whitewash look, only I'm trying to make it teal, right? So I'm doing that. I let that dry. I put another coat of wax over the top of that, and then I sprayed it with a sealer. I then came in and I actually chalked on this with some light color, and I had, I think I had Cherry Blossom was my pink that I used, and I had a birthday cake on it and some different designs on here. I've actually used this 3 different times with light color. So, I cleaned it off. It's ready to go again. This is typically a one-time use project. This product right here, the palette board, is one-time use for each side. Well, because I waxed it and then I sealed it, I've been able to get more uses out of it. Now, really what I should have done is I should have put another wax coat on here tonight. I didn't do that. We're just going to chance it. If this is the last time that I get to use it, I'm not going to be sad because, as I said, I've done 3 designs on here so far. But I love this postmark. This is called, let's see, this is the North Pole postmark, and I love this thing. So I like Happy Mail. I'm sure some of you like Happy Mail too. And I'm in some swap groups, and I do different swaps with different people. And I make different projects for people. So I love anything that has to do with a postmark. So this has a little more meaning to me than even just the Christmas part of it. And I'm going to go ahead and pull this off and fuzz it up. I'm going to set my carrier sheet aside. Now, I have written on the back of all of my carrier sheets. I just took a Sharpie. I put the name on the back of it. There is a shiny side and a dull side of our carrier sheets, but this makes it faster for me to put the design back on the carrier sheet. So that's why I do it, just to make it simple on myself. All right. So I think I'm going to do this one in silver. I don't know. I'm chancing it. It may not show up. Silver might just be too light, but I'm hoping that it is going to show up because I love the silver. Love, love, love. Okay. Let's make sure my messy fingers are not transferring onto the back. They're not. All right, so I'm fuzzing this up, and that is to protect my design. I don't want the design to stick so hard to the wood that I can't get it up and that it makes it ruin the design. That would be bad. Don't want that to happen. So I'm going to just give it a light press like so and grab my silver paste. It is silver shimmer. Show you guys the shimmer there. So pretty. So, so pretty. And I'm going to just take some of my paste and put it on there. I'm going to be kind of liberal with it because this is going on a wood surface. And even though it's got wax, I feel like it's still a little porous. And so I'm going to be liberal with it because I also know that I'm going to take that excess and go right back in the jar. So I don't feel like I'm being wasteful. Oh my goodness. I so hope this looks as good as I think it's going to look. I just want a nice subtle effect. Want the design on top, that silver on top of that couture teal. That's my favorite combination. Usually I'm doing it silver and couture teal on top of a black chalkboard, and so it really, really pops. I don't know how the silver is going to look on top of the teal, but I'm hoping that it's as good. All that excess is going right back in that jar. And the palette board is, it does have like the wood planks in it. It's not perfectly smooth, and it is wood, so it has wood grain, and it is going to affect how the actual project looks, but I'm okay with that. Just making sure we got all of our December. So that is right there on a joint. There we go. All right, let's pull this thing up, reveal it. Oh, yes, 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 yes. It kind of has a icy effect. Oh, I love this. You guys, look at that. Look at that shimmer. It is so pretty. So pretty. I love it. That's fantastic. I hope you guys have liked it as much as I have. I know now I've got, this is actually going to turn into a gift tag, but for the time being, it's going to go and hang up on my desk at work. These are going on my tree until Christmas Eve, in which time they're going to go on the stockings that I have for my kids and my family, so that everybody knows which stocking is theirs on Christmas morning when they are up bright and early. I have grown kids. I don't know. I hope you guys have the same thing that I have the same issue as we have in our house. I have grown children. They are adults, and at 6:30 in the morning on Christmas morning, they are ready to get up and see what's under the tree. Now, things are a little different, so they like their coffee. They are not just ripping into presents. They do like their coffee, but they still love the magic of Christmas and getting up and spending the whole day together and just having fun and having breakfast and doing all the fun things. And I hope that you all have that with your family as well, having lots of fun, lots of joy for the Christmas holiday. All right, one last time I'm going to give it a look. Nope, no updates on Facebook, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up tonight. I hope you've enjoyed playing with Chalk Couture with me, seeing the chalk projects that I've done, having a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of information, and hopefully a whole lot of fun. I know it's been fun for me, and I will be back next Wednesday to do another project with you guys. I cannot wait. I'm here Wednesday, 6:30 Central. Would love for you to join me. If you're watching this on the replay, you're watching on YouTube, please make sure you do give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button down below. Go over and click that little bell. It's going to let you know each time that I upload new videos, and I would love to have you along for the fun. Remember, be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and happy crafting.